focus, where the focus is football, and football.
And football. Right.
All right. Well, last week,
Well, first of all, before we get into that,
go ahead.
The city of Houston was hit by a natural disaster about a week or so ago.
Yeah, last Friday.
Last Friday/Saturday, and we just want to give a special shout out to the people of Houston who made it through the storm. I know my brother here can definitely sympathize with what you guys are going through because he is a Hurricane Katrina survivor.
Absolutely.
Along with a couple other people that I know that went through the storm. And so, like I said, we with you. New Orleanians are with you guys. Our hearts and minds and prayers go out to you guys. Who's ever, I know some people who lost their vehicles. And
houses messed up.
Houses
Somebody
messed
at my
up.
job messed up. Lost everything.
Lost everything. And a lot of these people out here didn't have flood insurance, I don't believe. So, but hold your head. We're right here with you. And like I said, we'll get back. Y'all, Houston to get back up. Y'all too big a city to get shut down like this. Y'all to get back up.
Oh yeah, man. And the thing is, the most important thing is I heard it's 30 something deaths.
Yeah.
Everything that everybody else lost is probably can be replaced. You can replace
eventually,
your car.
Eventually,
when you lose people, when you lose your family, that's the toughest.
Yeah, I know. I heard, like I said on the news, I heard about a family, grandparents, and
the kids.
Yeah,
kids. 4 kids. And
I guess the water got too bad and they tried to leave and they, unfortunately, the water got to them. So the water got them. So
so our family is pretty much came up unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Like when baby brother's house wasn't too bad. My little baby brother Jay, his apartment wasn't too bad. He was able to go back to work. He was able to go back to work. I started work today. You know what I'm saying? Big bro J Rock. You know what I'm saying? Their house, a little leakage, but nothing they can't.
And shout out to all the family members that sent that love and support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I heard from people I ain't heard from in a while. I didn't even know they had my number. So but it was still good though for them to reach out to us and make sure we was okay. So
shout out to y'all.
Absolutely. Everybody. Shout out to everybody. Love y'all.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But back to football.
All
right. Well, we're gonna talk about the Saints. Ended off the preseason 2-2. Defense looks great.
No, 2-2 or 1-2
because
they beat the Chargers and they beat
the Texans.
And they beat the Texans.
And they lost to the Ravens.
Right. I don't know. I think the Ravens is our Achilles heel, man. I swear.
Man. I don't think Peyton has ever beat them dudes, man. He's never beat
Drew.
But Drew didn't play. But like I said, Sean Payton's never beat them as a Saints or Cowboys.
You gotta be a special coach to beat the Ravens like that.
Yeah, I think that's the only team the Saints haven't beat. Yeah. I mean, well, not the Saints, but I'm talking about Sean Payton, Drew Brees era. That's the only team that they hadn't beat. But anyway, that's another cross the bet.
Yeah.
Because I think we might play them next year.
Okay.
Regular season. So, we'll see. But went 2-2, man. I was very impressed with the defense. We didn't have too many injuries. So true. I think we come out. I think we going into the season relatively healthy.
Yeah.
What's your worries, concerns?
My concern is at the wide receiver position, of course. Right. Willie Snead got suspended for 3 games. Yeah. I didn't even know about it. Mickey never called me and told me about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, nah, he is. I mean, normally, you keep me abreast of these situations.
You gotta ask him down.
Yeah, you're right. He been acting funny lately. But hey, it is what it is. Let me see.
I'm not concerned about the receiver.
Well, I mean, we're going into the season before receivers. That's normally.
Nah, they got 5.
Who?
Well, you got Coleman and you got Tommy Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
And then they signed that boy off of the Patriots who was going off in the preseason. They signed a boy from the Patriots.
Oh, they did?
Squad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, yeah. All right. Because I'm looking at everybody at the 53-man roster. So but. I like our running back situation. Alvin Kamara. You heard it here first. Peterson and Ingram. I think that's going to be a very, very, very. I think that's going to be reminiscent of that 09 team with Pierre Thomas, Mike Bell,
and Reggie Bush.
Yeah, Reggie Bush. Yeah, it's reminiscent of that. A little bit concerned with the secondary. Not too much though. I think you're going to see some flashes from our safeties, though. I think you're gonna see we're gonna see our safety play that we probably never seen before since Darren Sharper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what happened that year?
Yeah. Let's see. I think the linebackers gonna do pretty good.
Solid,
yeah. I'm glad they kept Stephon there and he giving him one more chance, but again, he's nicked up, so.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what? I think, honestly, I've been hearing a lot of Saints pundits saying that, man, they deep at linebacker, man. There's really no weak spot, man. You got Anzalone. Anzalone, I thought, looking at it, though, this might be the best draft class since 06.
Wow.
I mean, because they kept everybody.
True.
Everybody's producing.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? So,
this is like the first time in years where they actually kept the majority of the draft picks.
Right. I mean, I think everybody, Muhammad.
They said that boy Muhammad.
I think he led the league in sacks in the preseason.
Yeah.
I think he got a sack at every game. So obviously we Saints fans.
Of course.
But, we have high hopes for the team. I think personally, I think we said this earlier when the schedule dropped. But I'm gonna go 11-5.
I said 11-5.
You said 11?
I said 11-5. I mean, you can go 11-5, dude. It's okay. But you remember, go back to our past videos. I said we was gonna go 11-5. I said we was gonna beat the Patriots week 2. Guess who's singing the same tune I'm singing? Matthew Berry and a couple other people saying the Saints might upset the Patriots week 2. I think they're gonna beat the Saints. I think they're gonna. You gonna hear? You heard it here first. Well, actually, you heard it here first, and again. Saints are going to beat the Patriots week 2.
Yeah, I think the Saints going to have a strong start. I mean, and I wanted to talk about their schedule. I mean, the first 4 weeks is tough, man. You start on the road against Minnesota with a tough defense, but everybody says that. But, okay, you can have a tough defense with watch offense. You got Mr. Check Down. You got Sam Bradford as your check down.
Yeah.
You got Stephon Diggs. And you got Thielen. You got that boy Cook. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I think the Saints going to do their thing. Man.
I think they will. It's going to be a close game. It's going to probably be a low scoring game.
Yeah, 2017, something like that.
No,
you think it'll be lower than that?
Like 14-10 or something like that. Yeah, man. It's
But those first 4. The first 3. I'm gonna say I don't even call it 4.
We got Minnesota, the Patriots,
and then Carolina. Yeah. So then we at Carolina.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you're looking at the schedule. Like I said, we don't have the schedule right for what we do, but we don't. We that's what we got the season for.
Right.
But if they come out of that 2-1, I think they're gonna go 13-3 because those are the toughest games. Those 3 games.
Yeah.
Besides Atlanta, you got to throw Atlanta in there. You got to throw Tampa in there. But in the pack,
Tampa's going to give us more of a problem than Atlanta will.
I agree with that.
Tampa's going to give us a serious problem.
But the only thing is, and I've been noticing, like a lot of people don't really pay attention to the preseason tea league. I always look at that third preseason game because that's when your guys are playing. Yeah. And I think Tampa lost and Atlanta lost. And Atlanta didn't look good against Arizona. They played Arizona in the third game, and they didn't look good at all. I read that today.
Well, I mean, like I said, Atlanta's going to have that hangover.
Yeah,
Atlanta, they might put up flashes, but Atlanta, they might win 6 games this year.
You know what? I think, honestly, though, and like I said, I'm not a dirty bird, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly,
don't draft dirty birds.
Well, I can't speak for that. We'll talk about that. But I think they'll be a wild card. I think they'll be on their cusp. I think they'll be 9, 8. Because you got to look at the offense. Their offense ain't lose nobody. They only lost their play call. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, as much as I want to down and kick Atlanta while they're in the dirt, I don't think their offense is going to lose.
See, your play call is everything.
That's true,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we went 11-5 after we won the Super Bowl. We didn't lose our play caller, right?
No.
Okay. Carolina, after they went to... Well, okay, let's go to Denver.
Yeah.
Did Denver lose their play caller after they went to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Did they go make the playoffs?
Yes.
They did?
After they lost to Seattle?
No. I'm talking about after they beat Carolina. I
don't think they lost no coordinator because they had Wade Phillips as a defensive coordinator. And
they lost their head coach and their defensive coordinator. Or did they retire the next? I think they retired the next year.
Yeah, I think Kubiak had to retire.
Yeah,
something like that.
No, Wade Phillips left
the defensive coordinator. No, he was there last year.
Wade Phillips?
Yeah, he's in LA now, but he was with the team last year.
The Rams.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he's with the Rams. Yeah, he's with the Rams.
So they got rid of Greg Williams?
Yeah, he's with Cleveland.
That's right. Dang.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
But
right, we gonna do it. This is our picks portion. Then we gonna hit the fantasy.
Right. Yeah.
All right, picks. We gonna go down the line.
Down the line.
And we gonna do our picks and we'll see what happens. All right. First off, obviously we both picked the Saints.
Right.
All right.
Deadlock at the Saints.
Deadlock at the Saints. All right. Kansas City at New England.
New England.
I got New England too. All right. The Jets at Buffalo. It's a toilet bowl. I'm gonna go with the Bills because
I'm going with Buffalo because I got that nice young receiver Zay Jones.
Zay Jones, okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he might turn some heads this year.
I know you hope so. Yeah. All right. We got the Falcons at the Bears.
Falcons.
I'm
giving it to the Falcons.
Yeah, I think Falcons maybe about 30.
Yeah.
Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Oh
that's man, always a tough game.
That's always. I'm gonna go with Baltimore in a close one, but Giovanni Bernard might go off that game.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I'm gonna go with the Bengals because they're at home.
Right.
And they got that boy Mixon. They're trying to show him. They're trying to shine him up. You know. In my other league, I got AJ Johnson. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, Pittsburgh at Cleveland.
Pittsburgh
by 40.
Ben Roethlisberger gonna blow. Pittsburgh. You said Pittsburgh by 40? Yeah, Pittsburgh by 40. Yeah.
All right, we got Arizona at Detroit.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Oh, I'm going with Arizona.
I'm gonna go with Detroit.
Good pick. Yeah. Man, Stafford with that new money. He gonna
that new money. Yeah, absolutely. Play with the broken shoulder. Yeah.
Right. I got Jacksonville at Houston. I'm going with Jacksonville.
I'm going with Houston, man. I'm going with Houston.
Okay.
I got a prediction in that game.
Okay.
What's that boy name? The quarterback.
Bortles.
No. For Houston.
Tom Savage.
No. The other one. The one draft pick. Watson. He's probably gonna finish that game.
Oh. I got one for that. I hope that the Jaguars turn over. Have about 5. We'll talk about that later.
Right.
All right, Tampa at this game. I just heard this game is canceled. The Tampa Maryland Dolphins. Yeah, the game because of the hurricane.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that game is canceled. So I mean,
dang. Well, we're still gonna pick it.
We'll pick. Okay, who you got? You got
Tampa.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa. That Tampa too.
All right, Raiders and Titans. I'm going with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going with the Raiders too. Yeah,
Raiders.
That might
Derek
be.
Carr.
But that might be Tennessee's probably worst loss this whole season. Okay. I'm telling you, Tennessee's gonna make it look interesting this year. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like Tennessee this year. The Eagles at the Redskins. I'm going
in the blowouts. I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Redskins in the blowout. They're gonna have like 150. They're gonna have 150 yards rushing and 300 yards passing.
Okay, I see why.
I'm telling you.
All right. The Colts versus the Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams because Luck's not playing.
Luck's not playing. Yeah. I got that tight end for Indianapolis, but I'm gonna use him at the second half of the season. So I got him.
Okay.
I'm storing him up.
All right. As long as you got your plan.
Yeah, store him up. Yeah, I got
all right. You got this is a good game. This is the game of the week. The Packers. Seahawks at the Packers.
That is the game of the week. I got the Packers in the close one. Ooh. Aaron Rodgers is gonna pull out deep Hail Mary pass to Randall Cobb for the touchdown.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Yeah. Okay.
Seahawks been looking good.
Earl Thomas playing this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. The Panthers at the 49ers.
Panthers, man. Yeah, Panthers smoke game. That's come get this smoke.
Right.
Even though I heard the 49ers they say the 49ers has gotten a little better, but Calvin Benjamin, man, it's just gonna be too much for him. Calvin Benjamin's gonna be
this guy. All right, then we got another game of the week is the Giants at the Cowboys.
Why is that always the game of the week?
Why is that? Well, you know what? I don't know, because it's a rivalry. But why is that?
It's always Sunday night. Yeah, every year they play Sunday night.
Every year, week 1 is always because last year they played at 3:00. They played at 3:00, but every year these dudes play week 1. I'm gonna go with the Giants, though.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
You should
change that. I'm going with the Giants.
All right. And last but not least, we got the Chargers, the LA Chargers, at the Broncos. I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos too. I like the Broncos.
I like the Broncos. Hopefully they got to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a little Super Bowl hangover themselves.
Yeah.
So
to Carolina, but I think that's because just looking at all the weapons that man, it's gonna be an interesting season this year.
Yeah, it should be a fun season.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now we call this segment the Fantasy Focus.
Yes.
Segment.
Yes, the Fantasy.
And we had our draft Saturday.
I like that.
I just made it up just top of my head.
Yeah, I like that.
That's how I do. But we had our fantasy draft. The TSA Titans.
Yeah.
Draft Saturday night. And me and my baby bro drafted together. And it was interesting, man. There's some good teams. I think they're going to have some good teams. You know, we got some,
I got a story. Big bro J-Rock, the Austin Generals, right?
Yeah, Austin Generals. Yeah.
I remember when he first got into this league. And,
even in our old league.
In our old league. And, not in the, excuse me, right. And, I remember his first round draft pick was a defense.
What, was it Seattle?
Yes. And that's when nobody knew who Seattle was going to do that year. And I tell you, I was scratching my head like, but sure enough.
You know what, man?
I don't know what it is about J-Rock, how he does his drafting, but he's always in the thick of it.
But
always.
Remember that year he drafted AJ Green with his first pick?
Yep.
AJ Green went off. That was his rookie year, right?
No, that was the second
year.
AJ Green went ham. Yep, he drafted his namesake. Yeah, I mean, just J-Rock know how to pick him. That's why I said when I call him, I try to pick his brain as much as I can because apparently he got the game figured out better than I do.
He do his thing.
I don't think but I think he maybe out of all the years he's played, I think he's only had like maybe one losing season, and he was one game under. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my kudos to him.
Yeah, man. He know how to pick some teams.
Yeah,
man. He know how to pick his team.
Yeah. Who'd you draft?
Man, let me take a look at it, man. I had my keepers. So my keepers is Derek Carr. Yeah, and Tony O'Brien.
You know what? You can't go bad. Can't go bad with them.
And then I don't like to tell people my strategy, but what I was thinking was I don't like to have too many people the same body.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you got that's a big turnover when those guys are off.
Right.
But what I try to do is you try to go for. Well, at least me, I try to go for people that just gonna get you the most points. So that's why I kept my quarterback, and I kept my number one, who was the number one overall wide receiver. Yeah. So you want to get you a steady, good running back. Yeah. It's hard to find a running back that's starting. You know what I mean? That's a starter, and it's just his team. You know
because now in today's NFL. I mean, it's amazing because we talk about this all the time. The NFL, from when we started playing fantasy football, but back in 2011, 12?
Yeah, 11, yeah.
You actually had some running backs that were
just they
straight runners. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Run the ball. Yeah. Now, it's changed. You got to find a guy that could run the ball and catch the ball out the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So, Tony Brown.
Tony Brown. I went in my first draft pick. Like I said, I got my quarterback receiver. So my first draft pick was a running back because you won't get your good, so I got Todd Gurley.
That was a good one.
The only thing is he was the best back on the field, on the game. And then I look at it, he's in a tough division as far as Seattle. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I need a running back, and I didn't want to get another receiver. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to run that 3-rod. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to do the run. So I got Jonathan Stewart, who I think will share the backfield with McCaffrey. Demaryius Thomas.
That's a good pick.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the quarterback situation is great. So Tyler Eifert is my
But you remember, he went off under Tim Tebow. I mean, he runs damn good routes.
Yeah. So then I got Tyler Eifert as my tight end, Jeremy Macklin as my receiver, as my flex. You know what I'm saying? Jacksonville defense because I picked my defense late. Yeah. So that's gonna probably be my Achilles heel, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends, man. I mean, Jacksonville, like you said, Jacksonville might come on, but like I said, a lot of times when you have a hunter about the team. Your hundreds are
sometimes, you had
a 60% clip.
Yeah, I take that. Thank you, brother. And my kicker is Brian McManus, the Denver's kicker.
That's not
bad. What I'm saying? So I think they'll run the ball. I think they'll play some good defense, and I think their quarterback is still young. So I think that they'll probably get.
Right gonna there, be some growing pains.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then kick field goal.
Play for field position. Yeah.
So that's my starters. That's what I'm starters I'm gonna go with. But like I said, backups I got.
Who's playing cleanup?
Cleanup. I got Tevin Coleman.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Dirty Bird. That's a pretty solid pick.
You know, I went and got Chris Hogan because of Edelman got hurt.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think he's going to be shuffled in. I got Thomas Rawls as a...
That's
you know what I'm saying?
You know, I was looking at him too.
Yeah, you know, and then I got Blake Borders as my backup. I'm only going to use him for 1 week.
Of course.
You know, so and that's when, you know, then he's going to go to the block.
Right.
I got Austin Hooper, which is another Dirty Bird, which is, I think, Atlanta's starting tight end.
That's a good. He was like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah, big boy. You know what I'm saying? And I got the Redskins defense.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Who they playing? They play
Philly.
I would borderline start them, but you know.
I'm thinking. I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? And then I got Tyler Lockett, the receiver for Seattle.
Yeah, big player, big explosive guy. Yeah,
right. And I got what I did was I got rid of a running back. I think it was Seattle's running back. I think Carson or something. One of the whatever.
Okay.
But they didn't have him get that many points. But what I did get was a guy named James Conner.
Yeah.
I went and picked him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's like, it's him and another guy that's Le'Veon Bell's backup. So I went and picked him up. So
that's a good look.
That's my squad, man.
That's a good look.
So who you got?
Let me see. Well, like I said, since I had the number one overall draft pick, you know, I went and got Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, you know.
I did want to ask you about that.
Okay. What's up?
You passed up a lot of quarterbacks.
I did.
To get Big Ben.
I did.
What's the deal?
Well, I mean, actually, no, I didn't because all the good quarterbacks was off the board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, I was surprised that he was even out there. You know, I mean, you know, Big Ben can light it up. You know what I'm saying? Hell,
but only thing is, though, is injuries.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But that's why I had that in mind. That's why I went and got his backup, which was Jared Goff. Okay. Now, granted, like I said again, he's gonna be one of them guys I'm only gonna use for 1 week. But I do believe that if I can catch him at a good spot, at a good cut, he could do pretty good for me. I went and drafted my second pick. And see,
what's your strategy?
My strategy this year was I'm looking for end zone targets, guys that's gonna catch the ball in the end zone. Not necessarily big chunk play guys, because you know okay, because I drafted Terrell Pryor. A lot of people, and shout out to my cousin Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that really put me up on Terrell Pryor. Yeah, but Terrell Pryor, I mean, look at his stats from when he played for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Not the Raiders. Cleveland. Now, granted, he did that with some sucky quarterbacks, but you know he has big playability and he's a red zone target. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's 6'4". I mean, you know what I'm saying? He runs great routes. So you know him and Kirk Cousins. I mean, he has a quarterback that's going to throw him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
He's the number one receiver.
And he is the number one receiver. Yeah. So I mean, again, I know, you know, yeah, they had Des Bryant, AJ Green, and all them boys. They were the sexy picks, but you know, this guy doesn't have no injury history. You know what I'm saying? Des Bryant has an injury history. AJ Green has an injury history. So, you know, I was this close to picking Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna come back around to him, but he came off the board. So my third pick was Calvin Benjamin. Now again, another red zone target. No, well he's I'm just naming off the guys. Another red zone target, big solid tight end who is Cam Newton's favorite target. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's going to get a lot of red zone looks. I know he's going to be, you know, sharing time with Greg Olsen and stuff like that, and Christian McCaffrey. But you know, he's going to be a red zone target. You know what I'm saying?
He's 6'8"?
No, he's 6'5". 6'5", like 270 or something like that. He's a big boy. And he said he slimmed down. So. Now I went and drafted Rob Gronkowski. I mean, he was just staring me in the face.
Good pick.
I ain't had no choice. He was just like looking at me, just. I know you're gonna draft me. You know what I'm saying? So I went and drafted him as my tight end. Now, like I said, you know me, I like to fluctuate between the three-headed monster and the two tight ends, that pro form style. So it has like two receivers, two tight ends. So you know, I drafted another tight end from Indianapolis. I can't wait for Andrew Luck to come back, so I can so I can deploy it, and you know, do some things with it. I went and drafted Rob Kelly from the Redskins. The Native Americans. You know, he's the feature back in that offense. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm not looking for him to get me too many yards. If he can give me a good 75 to 100 yards a game,
at least he get you a touchdown.
Right? Exactly. He's, you know what I'm saying? Again, red zone. I drafted Duke Johnson. Now, again, as a fantasy guy, PPR, points per reception, you got to look for guys like Duke Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, granted, you look at his team and it may off-put you, but he catches the ball out the backfield, and he can run the ball. So he can give you. He's a dual use item, as we like to say in the TSA. JJ know what I'm talking about in the TSA leagues. Yeah. You know, so now I went and got Randall Cobb.
That was a great pick.
Man. I had to get him.
He's number one target for Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
You got him before I was gonna get him.
Yeah, and like I said, Jordy Nelson, he's gonna be that big pick guy, but Randall Cobb is that dude, man.
I like that pick because. All the defense, they're gonna try to take away
exactly
Nelson.
Exactly,
that's the name right
there. Yeah,
Jordy Nelson. Yeah, they're gonna try to take away Jordy. So Randall Cobb.
Yeah,
you gonna eat him and Martellus Bennett.
Exactly. So I went and picked up New England's defense. Now, granted, you can say what you want about New England, but their defense is always in the top 15.
Yeah. For some reason.
Dude, Belichick, man. Belichick. I mean, I passed on them a couple different times, a couple different years, and kicked myself in the ass because there were some games where they actually stepped up. So, and then I looked at who they play in their division. They played Miami twice, they played Buffalo twice, and the Jets twice. Yeah. I mean, come on, right? Come on. So, and I picked up the Saints kicker Will Lutz.
Great pick.
So now playing cleanup, I went and drafted Giovanni Bernard. Pass catch out the backfield and a runner, even though he's not going to be the feature running back, but he's going to be the third down back. And that's always key. I picked up the Alvin Kamara, for return ability.
I got to ask you about that after you finish.
Okay, cool. For return ability, pass catching out the backfield, and who knows what might happen to Mark Ingram or Peterson. Who knows? So I mean, this guy, they was raving about this guy in preseason. So. We'll see. I picked up Doyle from Indianapolis, the starting tight end. So he came on pretty good a couple years ago. So I'm not expecting too much from him. But like I said, we'll see how it goes. He might be one of them guys that surprise you. Zay Jones from Buffalo, receiver.
That's your sleeper.
That's my sleeper. You know what I'm saying? That's my sleeper because again, they lost they traded away Sammy Watson. Tyrod Taylor loves to air the ball out. Oh, well, that's good because this guy's on my bench. Okay, so, I went and drafted Tennessee's defense. Remember we were talking about earlier. I believe Tennessee is going to have a pretty solid defense this year. Plus the division at the end. I mean,
So I think that's why I picked the Jaguars.
Exactly. And so I went and picked up Dotson from Washington. I got him as I put it on auto draft. And I went and got Cincy's kicker. So, I got 2 starting kickers. So, we'll see how it all shakes out to win.
Well, who's your starting kicker?
Will Lutz. But they got Bullock scoring more.
Randy Bullock.
Yeah, Randy Bullock scoring more. Yeah, so, I'm just debating on what I should put, who I should switch. But what you want to ask me about Kamara?
I want to ask you, what would be your game plan in starting him? Like, say you in the flex, or maybe a running back because you got Ingram and you got Peterson. So what made you draft him? And what would blink your eye like, oh, I gotta get this guy?
Well, of course I looked at it. He's off week 5.
Okay.
So that came into play.
Yeah.
Number 2, like I said, him and I think they got somebody else. They're both gonna be playing special teams. So he's going to be getting special teams points. You can never, ever underestimate special team points. Perfect example, Jacoby Jones. AJ drafted Jacoby Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And
he beat me with that.
Yeah, he returned 109. Yeah. So you're looking at that. You know what I'm saying? You look at that. You look at his return ability. Then you look at the fact that, he might pull off a amazing play.
So what would you have to see for you to start him?
Well, I would have to see, of course, some consistency in the game planning with Sean Payton. Is Sean Payton going to get this man in the game? If he's going to stay consistent with the running game, cool, great. That's wonderful. Right. You know what I'm saying? But make sure he's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You let Mark Ingram run, he gets you 5 yards. Okay, boom. You go with Mark Ingram, he gets you another 5 yards. You go with Mark Ingram one more time, he gets you 5 yards. Okay, boom. Now you got to spell Mark. Bring Adrian Peterson, boom. He pulls off a chuck play, 25 yards. Right. Okay, now you got to spell him. Then you bring in Kamara. Okay, defense is looking for the run. He'll play action. Let Kamara run a real route. Toss it to him. Let him run 35, 40 yards or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you take him out the game. You know, I'm looking for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm looking for that.
I hope their first drive be like that.
Me too.
5 yard, 5 yard, pop.
Me too. Me too. So, you know, if they do that, then, you know, like I said, that would warrant a start for me. Like I said, then he's a spell guy for me. You know what I'm saying? He's a spell guy. So, you know, whenever, if, heaven forbid, if Kelly or Duke get injured, you know, I mean, he can come in, or him and Giovanni can, you know, come in and do the job. Right. So, you know, that's it.
So you like the team?
Yeah, I like them. I like them because, again, you know, I believe that this team that I put together, I mean, it's going to be some touchdown guys, you know, some heavy touchdown makers. You know, Ben Roethlisberger, you know, Ben going to add out to Brown and Martavis Bryant. You know, you know, they got him getting 30-something points, but I can see him easily getting 50 a game.
Yeah, especially against the Browns.
Yeah,
that'll be
you know what I'm saying? So,
that'll be
you know he's gonna, you know, Ben Roethlisberger's gonna throw that ball, and he, like I said, he's gonna throw the ball to Le'Veon Bell too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Antonio Brown and Martavis Bryant. So
he spread the ball
exactly. You know what I'm saying? From Duke, I'm just looking for him, you know, to get some good. I know he's not gonna really be able to run the ball. You know, I'm just looking for him to be a factor. Matter of fact, I might have to take him out. I actually might put Giovanni Bernard in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they're gonna shut Cleveland down.
That's a possibility.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, you know, and like I said in closing, you know, it's gonna be a fun season. Like I said, my baby bro, he in the league. It's his first year in the league, and it's gonna be interesting to see how.
I ain't no rookie though.
Yeah, he ain't no rookie. You know, he got his skins. You got your skins on the wall.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, we'll keep you abreast on. You know,
you know, maybe like I said, next week might come at you with some sleepers. You know what I'm saying? If you are in the fantasy football, and you looking for some guys that you know you might wanna, you know, you might got an itch about. You know, like I said, we'll give you some guys to look at. You know, and so you can pay attention to and. You know, do your thing.
Just go from there, man.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
As far as, you know, everybody be safe out there in Florida. I know we got
Category 5.
Yeah, Category 5. Irma, I know my mom is supposed to hit around that area. So
I called her. I talked
to her. I talked to her Sunday.
Yeah, I talked to her too. She chewed me out. So.
Yeah, of course. You know. Yeah, so like I said, you know, so hopefully, you know, everybody be straight, be safe. You know, you're in our prayers.
Right.
And y'all be safe and enjoy the games.
Yeah.
You know, today is Tuesday as we speak. Yeah. And games start Thursday, so you know, look at it's football season is here though. It's like we made it.
We made it. It was hard too.
It was tough, man. It was tough. Both surprised both of us don't have the Moses.
Yeah, man.
We was like hermits, you know what I'm saying? But so now season started. So you know you'll get a show every week. Every Tuesday. Shoot the show.
Kaepernick still doesn't have a job.
You know we keep y'all on.
You know, not too upset. I'm not too happy about that.
Yeah, man.
But you know. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. They're gonna be knocking down this door, and it'd be funny if you turn them down.
That would be funny.
But you know, that'd be it is what it is. Right. But anyway, that's our show for the day. Y'all be blessed, and we out. Well, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Well, not Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook. Yeah. You know,
I mean. Share,
like,
you know, like, subscribe, you know, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? We like to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we love the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and, if y'all got any, picks, fantasy football, you into fantasy football, y'all got any picks that y'all won't throw out with? We ain't obliged to.
Exactly. We're not above reproach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll take all the advice we can get.
Exactly. Because you might see something that we don't see.
You know? Yeah. You know, just with anything. You know, and like I said, I do have a question. Just leaving a comment. If you are in a fantasy football, have you drafted anybody that was a sleeper and went off and had a good year?
I can say a resounding yes.
And me too. But y'all leave it in the comments below. You go ahead and name it real quick.
Jordan Cameron from the Cleveland Browns 2012-2013 season. Nobody saw this dude coming. No, not even me. Yeah, I just picked him. Because I read the little comment, and I think, like I said, on ESPN, I think that was probably the most accurate comment those guys made on him. And I drafted him, and, you know, I just took a flyer on him, and it just worked out. Dude had hell of a season. And him and Flash Gordon had a hell of a season with different quarterbacks. They played with like 3-4 different quarterbacks that year.
I remember that.
And
I want to say Arian Foster for me.
Yeah,
First
man.
First year. Nobody. Only seen a glimpse of him in the Saints game. I said, oh man, dude, look, he would be pretty good. It was like the 6th or 5th round. He was still. I said, let him snatch him up.
Yeah,
starting week 1 and it was over from there.
That's right. I remember watching that game, and I was like,
I was about quarter.
Arian Foster. He's on free. Looked up.
Yeah.
Katie, when you was in Katie, with the Katie mud bugs or something like that. I said, dang, this boy went off for like 200-something yards.
He did his thing, man.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah. But that's our show. Y'all have a blessed one and we out.